Hello everyone, welcome to part 57 of Advanced Ecom series in Laravel 7, and we are going to continue working on the feature products that we are going to show dynamically in the home page of our e-commerce website. Okay, so in last video you have seen that we able to get the feature products from our table, and we able to make all the featured products. Okay, so in last video we have made all the products as feature products. Okay, you can see here all six products are feature products, and we able to write the query here with the help of array chunk. We have see, if we will not do array chunk, then it will show simple in a simple way, but here it is showing like this. You can see it is showing first product is coming, then second, then third, then fourth, then another four products are coming in another array. Okay, it is not all the products are not coming in one array, all the products are not coming in one array, but in the like four products are coming in one array, another four are coming in another array, another four are coming in another array. Okay, so that thing is happening. Okay, so you can see like in zero array, that is the outside array, there are four products coming, and this array is just for the products. Okay, this zero product, one product, two product, three product. Okay, so first array is having the array of products up till four products. Okay, so the second array is having another four products, and second array can have the four products, maximum of four products. One array is having the maximum of four products. Okay, and it's if the products are six products are there in featured, then it will show in first array four products, then in second array it will show second products, and this is possible with the help of array chunk. Okay, so that's why we have done array chunk, because we are doing script that is working automatically. You can see in home page it is automatically moving. Okay, so these products are automatically moving. So now this time I am moving this feature item chunk and also feature items count, both we are returning to our index blade file. Okay, both we are returning to our index blade file, and here in index blade file we are required here the for each loop. Okay, outside as well as inside. Okay, so first of all I am going to add the for each loop for the outside. Add for each loop here, and here whatever we have given, that featured items chunk. Okay, this one as $key, and here featured product, featured item, like this. Okay, so all three I can remove. This is not required, we require just to end for each loop. And this one active will only be in first one. Okay, only these first four products will get active. This one, these four products, so active is only part of the zeroth array, means that is the first array. Okay, so here we are going to add condition that if it is the zero element, then it is active, otherwise it is not going to make active. Okay, so here I am going to add condition at the rate of if $key equal to 1. Okay, only then it is active. First time the one element is coming, then it is active, otherwise it will not active. Okay, so after that I will add one more condition, and that I am going to add, see here what is repeating, we will check here. For product, one more array we require. See, these products are repeating, and we just require one li, and another one we can remove, and their inner array will come up here. Okay, so here also we will add one more array for each, and here this one will come now, $featured item will come up here, $featured item, and featured item is here, and that is fine. Okay, so yeah, so here we are going to check what is coming here, what we require here. Okay, so yeah, so see here we are going to do like this, $item. Okay, and we are going to end up here like this. Now we are going to check what will happen. See, now it will show just just 4 products and then 2 products. Okay, all the products are same because we have not made the products dynamic right now, but our loops are working fine. You can see the 6 products are coming here as feature products. First 4 products are coming, and after that 2 products are coming, and same thing is happening here. First 4 products are coming, and after that 2 products are coming. Okay, first 4 products are belong to the first array, and another 2 products are belong to the another array. And here also it is the same thing happening. First 4 products are coming in one array, and another 2 products are coming in another array. And we require this as we require this HTML is like this, so we need to code also like this. Okay, so we need to match with the HTML. Okay, so now we are going to make this image, product name, and everything dynamic. Okay, so we need to find what is coming in loop. Here we can see that product name is coming, product code is coming, so we need to make use that product name. First of all, we are going to make product name dynamic. Okay, so let's make it dynamic. $item, and we are passing the array, so it will come up like this, product name. Now going to check here. See, now the name is now coming: Gap purple casual t-shirt, MC casual t-shirt. See, there is some issue with the width. Okay, so you can change the font style, or you can set the height as well. Okay, it's up to you that you can do this one. Okay, so see here, it's also responsive. Is coming fine. And I am going to check maximum height is there. So if I will increase this maximum height, I am going to check that what will happen. Oh, okay, so I am not that much good in CSS. Okay, I hope that you can do the CSS changes. You can make its design in a proper way. Okay, so what I am going to do, I am going to edit this Gap purple product. Okay, I am going to edit this one, and I am going to make this one only purple casual t-shirt. Okay, so you need to play with these CSS and all design. Okay, do from your end. If something get destroyed, if the format get destroyed, then please check out at your end. Okay, as far as the functionality is concerned, I am responsible for that. I am going to update that functionality. I don't want that any error will come as far as the functionality is concerned in our e-commerce website. But see, if you will join any company, or if you are a part of the company, you are going to see designers do their task and developer does their task. Okay, so don't worry about the design. If you are going to become a great developer, if you are going to some big company, okay, then don't worry about the design, because the designers are going to help you. Okay, so concentrate, focus on the functionality. Okay, because you are going to be good Laravel developer. So see here, now I am going to make product name. I have already made dynamic. Now going to make the price dynamic. Here I am going to show here product price. Okay, so now also this one dynamic. See, this one you can also move the products like this. Okay, so 1500, 1000, so all prices are coming up here correctly. And now image, we need to set the image. So we need to get the image path first, and I am going to also check that product image, main image is coming or not. Okay, and if it is not empty, then only we are going to use it. Okay, otherwise we are going to show that no image. Okay, so check once in folder. If there is no image, go ecom public images, product images, and check the small and no images there. That is fine. Okay, so first of all I am going to check the image. I am going to check here. Image is this one, main image. Okay, here I am going to add the condition at the rate of if dollar item main underscore image. Yeah, here I am going to add not empty. Okay, so this one I am going to add here condition. First of all we are going to check image must not be empty, and the another condition is that image must exist in the folder. Okay, so we need to get the image path as well. I'm going to like file exist dollar product image path. I am just taking, I'm going to use this one dollar product image path, that I'm going to use it now. I'm going to make its path now. Yes, okay, and here I'm going to check its dollar product image path. Will make dollar product image path, dollar product image path is equal to first images, after that product underscore images, and after that there is small, and now that image name item main image, like this. Okay, so now we are going to check its path is there, and main image is not empty. Then we are going to check up this one, else and end it, like this. So I am going to, if the image is not there, then I am going to use the dummy image we are already having. So we are going to use that dummy image, and here I am going to use that no image, and here it is no image.png, and here we are going to use this main image. Sorry, here also we require to correct the path as well. Okay, so path is images product underscore images, then small, after that we are going to use that main image. Okay, like this, and this one is not required at all. And here also product underscore images and small, like this. Now I'm going to refresh here, and you can see one image is not there, and see now it is coming fine. Images are also coming, and where the images are not there, no image is coming. Okay, so along with the prices. Okay, so now it seems to be fine. Link is not there because we still don't have any link for the detail page, product detail page. First we will do the listing page after completing this one, latest products and all other. Okay, but now our featured items are coming fine, you can able to see. So here also we can do one more thing, this one dollar product image path, and this one we can use here as well. Let's try. Okay, so now it is working fine. Okay, we are going to use this small only, and this one is now working fine. Okay, just we are showing, we are already having this one, we have checked that file is exist, and it is exist, and then we are going to show that one in source. Okay, and make sure that image name is there. Okay, so if image is there, then we are going to show, otherwise we are going to show that default image, dummy image. Okay, so now our featured items are coming fine, and you can able to see. And if you are going to remove any featured items from the panel, then it will not show again. Okay, so like if I remove this first item, I am not going to make it featured item, and then only 5 products will be displayed here. Now you are going to see only 1 item is coming here and 4 items will come up here. Now only 5 items will come. Okay, and here also we need to show that whatever featured item is there, we are already sending this one featured item count, and this one we are going to add up here. Now you can check. Okay, 5 featured products, so it will clearly mention that there are 5 featured products, and we are showing here 5 featured products, and featured products are coming here dynamically, and after rotating, images are coming dynamically, information is coming dynamically. Okay, so that is fine. So we able to do the featured products, and in next video we are going to make latest products dynamic. Okay, so stay tuned for next video, and if you have any query, you can surely contact me in video description. Okay, then that's all for now. Have a nice time. Goodbye.